Okay, now say hi to YouTube. Okay, so Nano has picked Final Fantasy IX for their Super Patreon block, which works out wonderfully because I had about half a year ago or so decided I wanted to do a playthrough of this game for the archive. Specifically a playthrough of this on my archive because I wanted a playthrough of this from me, like, you know, set in stone digitally. Because this is in my top 3 Final Fantasies. It's like a top 5 tier game. It's one of my favorites. I love this game to pieces. This is an absolute gem. When I tried to stream it before, it wasn't going well because I put a lot of undue expectations onto the metrics, so to speak, of the content. And it wasn't fair to the playthrough, and it wasn't fair to anything else. And also, I was just kind of like being very quiet while playing it this last time. And then there was Salted as a very certain part of the game. That just kind of happened on its own. So I abandoned the playthrough because I wanted to do something else. I wanted to do other things. Well, considering how the Super Patreon block works, when this was suggested to me, I didn't give it a second thought. It was, okay, sure. At the moment, as of this recording slash stream, I'm currently in the middle of a playthrough of Xenogears, another PS1 era RPG that does not have voice act. Well, it kind of does sometimes, but that's not the point. And I decided for that playthrough, for my first run of that, I would read the dialogue without voice acting it. So, when this was put forth, I decided I would do that to this. So this is sort of like a hybrid. It's just definitely Super Patreon stuff. It'll be the usual length, but it's also going to be under the Xenogear style of me just like reading dialogue to my, well, not to myself, but like just reading it. So that way people don't have to keep up with my internal reading speed and have a lot of awkward silence. I am here the entire time now. It'll be ASMRified, of course, because for Nano, I have to stream this really late at night. And I don't mind that, but it does mean I have to keep myself a little bit on the quiet side. As for how this playthrough will go, it is a completely... No, don't be sorry, don't be sorry. It's absolutely fine. I enjoy... If I had a problem with it, I wouldn't do it. As for the actual terms and conditions of this playthrough, it's quite simply a casual playthrough to my satisfaction. However, with Final Fantasy IX, to my satisfaction means I'm going to be doing a lot of optional stuff. This includes Chocobo Hot and Cold. This includes the Stellazios. This includes coffee. This includes a lot of things. There will be exactly one point in this playthrough where I show off a thing using one of the in-game boosters. This is the Steam version of the game in case that wasn't obvious by now. The booster in question will be turning off encounters to make a certain thing I'm looking for less awful. There's one secret in this game that is at like near the very end of the game that requires traipsing back and forth through a very obnoxious dungeon. Does this include Blackjack? It might. I'll probably include Blackjack while I'm going over final thoughts of the game. This will include stealing. This will include resetting for stealing. This will exclude stealing from... This will not include... This will exclude Excalibur 2, because this is going to be a casual playthrough. However, if I learn to run this game eventually to try and do an Excalibur 2 run, I will. I will do an Excalibur 2 run probably sometime, also high mint. However, this playthrough will exclude Excalibur 2. It will exclude stealing from Beatrix 1. Well, at least I will try it, but I'm not going to reset for that at all. And it will exclude Tetramaster, except for the few times in the game where I'm literally forced to. The reason for that is because Tetramaster's a bad minigame. I don't like Tetramaster. So in Final Fantasy VIII, Triple Triad was a very rewarding side quest card game, where you could turn the cards you won into like actual tangible prizes in the game. The problem was it was extremely overpowered. To balance that in this game, it literally is completely isolated. Nothing in Tetramaster will ever affect anything outside of the game, ever. And vice versa. There's like one part in the game where you do like some side stuff and can alter the Tetramaster tournament for a different set of cards, for like a different set of opponents or whatever. But it's all optional. There's like nothing in Tetramaster that like warrants ever playing it other than for itself. And I think that was a bit heavy-handed to counteract how broken Triple Triad was in 8. But like, I don't know. There should have been incentive to play the game outside of it, some sort of reward, but it didn't have to be game-breaking stuff like in FF8. But like, and also it's a kind of confusing card game. I will not be spending any significant time on Tetramaster this playthrough. I will do the tournament at the beginning of part 3, and that's about it. There's a thing I will acknowledge about Tetramaster later on, and I will be collecting cards more or less throughout. I will be collecting cards, but it's gonna be just kind of a vestigial bit of completionism. I'm not getting every single card. I am not doing everything Tetramaster related. There's exactly one rare card that I want for out of Tetramaster purposes, and that's about it. And that will be for a name change. The Naming Way card, to name change a character into their proper actual birth name later when I discover it. Now I know it, but I'm not going to do it because this is going to be like also for the archive. It's going to be what I intended to have happen when I tried to play this game the first time around. I know a lot about this game, but I also don't know everything about this game. So there's going to be things I probably miss. That said, in the interest of that, this is far from blind. I've played this game 100 times. But don't backseat, that's all I ask. You know, don't tell me things, don't get ahead of me, you know. Don't treat this as a blind playthrough. You can talk about stuff that happens afterwards other than that one thing that I'm, like, being intentionally vague about. I will be talking about things ahead of time. I've already mentioned, like, certain fights. But for the most part, yeah, I want to kind of, like, just be chill, is all I ask. Be chill about it. Comfy, yeah, this is a very comfy game to me. Very, very comfy video game. There's going to be a lot of things I do, though. And I'm going to be taking a lot of time on side quests and whatnot. So again, please get used to that. There's going to be sessions, like with Yakuza 0, where I take an entire session to do side stuff. That's going to happen. I'm letting you know that right now. In the interest of that, I may take these sessions a little bit longer if I'm, you know, if I'm having a good one. Like if I'm having fun and whatnot. So, yeah. I know more or less where my stopping points are for the most part throughout most of the game. So, yeah. Now let's hope my controller's like properly working here. Yeah, okay. If we're ready, I've given the terms and conditions. I've talked for about 10 minutes at the beginning of this video already. We go. Ooh, no, I don't want to skip this movie. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be using any other boosters throughout this playthrough. Just one at near the end of the game to show off a thing. Yes, I did, Mint. I gave that up because it wasn't a good playthrough and I wasn't having fun with it and chat wasn't having fun with it. But this is also for Patreon, and I'm also going to be doing the Xenogears thing where I read the dialogue but without voice acting it. Also, if I'm too quiet or the game is too loud or any sort of audio is off, let me know. Also, I'm going to try my best not to talk over these FMVs. That's not changing. I want to try and keep that, like, the big important cutscenes pure. Aside this one, it's great. After tonight, I will actually be caught up to June on Patreon stuff, and I honest to God thought I wasn't going to be. I thought there was going to be some issues, but door. Also for things video game related, like, one thing that annoys me in video games is when the immersion breaks and is like, press X to whatever. Guess nobody's here yet. Controls. Good thing you can hold fire in your bare hands, mystery kid. Alright, so first off, you actually get the choice here because it's your playthrough for you, but window color normal or classic? Is your playthrough, Nano, so I'll let you actually be the arbiter of that. Normally I go classic, but it is Nano's choice. Classic, yeah, both are really good. I like both. I like classic, but normal? Stick with normal? Okay. Change it up a bit. Cool. Used to normal? Fair enough. Do I need to alter speeds at all? Probably not. Oh no, there's only 3 speeds there, okay. Distracted the Pokemon randomizer? There's no need to apologize. Cool. No, that's actually in-game. So there's a few here. These are the permanent ones that cannot be undone because they're like basically Game Shark codes at this point. There are also others. There's speed up, there's a weird battle helper thing that doesn't seem to work, Lamau, and then there's turning encounters off. Those you can toggle on and off. But those 3 in the menu you can't. The other 3 are kind of hidden. Light the candle in the middle of the room. MS Prima Vista Theater Ship. Class Luxury Liner with Theater. Tonnage 8,235 tons. Gas capacity 288. Propulsion Veil Energy. Shipwright Zebolt Shipyards. Port of Registry Lindblom. This is on... I'm playing the Steam version. I think the versions on Switch and other consoles are this version as well. I could be wrong about that. So we're gonna get some money. And a potion. And there was another one. There were 3 in this room. I thought anyway. Maybe there's not 3 in this room. I could have sworn there were. Oh well. Not a big deal. Let's light the candle. And I'm sticking with default names with exactly one exception, but I'll go into that later. It's me, Zidane. Hup. Hey Zidane, you sure are late. Sorry, so where's the boss? Ain't here yet. Alright, so the goal here is to steal all the stuff before Cinna dies. EXP isn't really a thing here because there's no battle screen until Evil Forest. Also, Baku is literally the most extra person in this entire game, and I'm actually a sniper. Oh god. Okay, potion. Wrist. Don't kill Cinna. Okay, we're good. Get some. Blanku. Couldn't steal anything, couldn't steal anything, couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. Gwahaha. Couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal. Heck. Cinna's dead. Never mind. Ow. That's my favorite attack. Okay, video game, I see what you're doing here. I see. You can't beat me that easy, though. I won't give in, video game. You can't make me. This is the worst RNG I've had with stealing since Beatrix 1. It's not that rare. Bye, Cinna. He always dies in one hit. There's the Mage Masher. Okay, we're done here, I think. Doesn't have it. Okay, so now we just hold beatable. Cinna died before that, yeah. I was hoping to steal it before Cinna died so that Cinna could actually get off a hit with his hammer. Cinna, unfortunately, is made of paper. Also, Nano, I'm gonna need a pole game soon. Also, I forgot to read that dialogue, but whatever. I was answering whole stuff. Hey, fools. You're looking a lot better. Wahaha. Alright, let's start this meeting. Oh, another thing that's excluded from the playthrough, the Easter egg I'm about to skip. I'm not gonna say no 64 times just to get Ruby to yell at me. Here's the plan. Tantalus, the infamous band of daring thieves, sets us head into Kingdom of Alexandria. Our mission? To kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet. I'll take it from here, so listen up. Our ship's about to dock at Alexandria. And when it does, we're gonna put on our costumes and perform I Wanna Be Your Canary, the most popular play in Alexandria. Break a leg, Marcus, because you're playing the lead. Leave the acting to me. Of course, the real kidnappers will be Blank and Zidane. I'll distract the audience from backstage with these little bugs. I can't stand Oglobs, but I'll manage, so don't worry about me. And that'll be your cue, Zidane. So when I kidnap Queen Braun, right? You bet you're gonna kidnap the fat-ass buggle Queen... What am I saying? So when I kidnap Princess Garnet, right? You bet you're gonna kidnap the most babylicious beauty in all of I hate that line so freaking much. Let it never be said. I'm never saying babylicious ever the hell again. Alright, time to meet the real main character. So, fun fact about that particular part of the FMV where we're looking at the blade of Alexandria Castle. I always feel like the camera's spinning to the left and then it spins to the right, so I always feel disoriented. Like it looks like it's spinning to the left, but it's actually spinning to the right the whole time, but the reflections on the blade make it look like it's spinning left. Seeing Sakaguchi-san's name in the credits just reminds me of that ProZD video where he paid him like $100 to say 9 was the best. Yes, I said it twice. I'm never saying it again. Ever. Alexandria, because the last playthrough I'm doing before an Excal 2 run. Are you alright? Also, I'm not doing the ooh voice for this kid. Actually, yes, I am. Here. Oh, no, wait, no. Oh, no, the game doesn't. That's right. The PS1 version gives her in like an ooh. You dwopped your ticket. Bye-bye. Okay. Can you use that wrist? Zidane technically can. You dwopped your ticket, yep. Do the 1000 jump rope? No. The jump rope thing doesn't ever go away, so I feel no compulsion to actually do it. Just a little longer. Darling, I'm home. I'm not done with Ilia's dress yet. Come back later. Every year it's always the same. You're spoiling them grandkids, I say. Potion. This pattern is making me dizzy. Flop. This character is one of my favorite in the series. I love this character. Bop. Why you get out of my way? That's Kids Pete's Invincible. Wait. Except for today, time to get ready to see the play. Everyone's talking about this play. I'll buy a VV plush. Yeah, right? Q has a VV plush and it makes me 72 kinds of jealous. Honorable nobles of Treno, Castle Alexandria is this way. Monk. I'll come back to the bar later. Wow, nobles are so spiffy. There's some, right? Gonna get a card. And 33 go. You don't have Wish You Had, yeah. How'd you get a ticket for the show? Better straight for that ticket booth in blue in the square. Want to get a ticket stamped there before you get into the castle. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is sell a Phoenix Pinion. I could probably do with selling an Ether as well, but I'd actually rather keep that. The reason I do that is because I'll be getting a lot more of them by the time I need them. I don't need to buy potions. I don't really need to buy anything, really. Because I can't buy equipment yet. That Phoenix Pinion is going to fund a certain habit of mine later in the game. Oh cool, let's try to use analog here. Oh, thank God. I didn't want to not use analog. Okay, so that's a ticket booth. We'll be doing that later. Married for 30 years, worked our rear ends off, and we could finally afford a ticket to the show. I'm so happy. Taking my wife to the theater tonight, so we shall close soon. In other words, you can't synth early. Screw you. Keep telling my son we'll go out of business, but he never comes home. Which sort of buy? I wish I had a little more money. Sell a Phoenix Pinion, that's what I did. So the reason I actually sell the Phoenix Pinion is because it can technically be equipped by a character I meet way later. The thing is, I'm going to have a lot more than one of them by the time I meet said character. 3 precious cards in a safe place. Want to try? Let's try it. Keyword is try. Okay, well, now that I'm like not paying attention, look, we tried it once. Cool. It's gonna get faster after. I want to do the Baldi's Basics little kid voice, but like, it goes too fast. Dang, I was like a frame too early on that one. I want to try one more. I want to try and like get to 20. 2 hours later. The whole session is not going to be jump rope. One last actual attempt before my mind dissolves into madness. Dang, 32, okay. Power Moon is worth it. No. Baby's hat is Cappy. What do you mean there's no vacancies? Yes, you see, really quite sorry. What? I don't believe this. I have a reservation, damn it. Jeez. Angry Red Mage. City people are scary. The only characterized Red Mage we ever got in canon Final Fantasy until 14. And 14 gives us our first named Red Mage with Alice Levieux. Yup. There has not been a character that fits the archetype of Red Mage represented in Final Fantasy until literally now with that NPC, and then again in 14. Maybe 11. Actually, I've never played 11, so I actually can't say that statement is completely accurate. But there isn't a character that fits a job archetype that fits Red Mage. And that bothers me. You always thought Bartz was one because of me. You know, did jump rope, snapped your leg bone because how fast it went. Jesus. You live in extremes, bro. Yeah, Bartz is not a Red Mage. Not by canon. Pardon me, out of the way, sir, please. I'm gonna go this way. There we go. You see, I'm working to interrupt, featuring Dante from the sign making series. I don't know. I think there was a reason not to take Ilia's stuff, but... We got a tent. Bopping music, yep, we're just a happy little black mage child wandering around town. Oh, there's one. Party in. Named Red Mage Elephants. Avesta from 11. Some hate debate whether lightning counts as a Red Mage or not. No, she's not. Hitball's Treasure, Ionite card, Goblin card, Fang card. Lightning does not count as a Red Mage. She doesn't have a job archetype associated with her. I don't think, but honestly if I had to give one with the way Ravager works in Spark Strike, I would say Mystic Knight over Red Mage. Because Spark Strike, she imbues lightning magic into her sword. She's a Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker was like kind of an invention of 14. You could almost retroactively apply that. I wouldn't, personally. My kitten Mittens ran away. Tell me you see him, shirt. Let's go find the cat. If you want to get technical, then yeah, I guess Lightning would be a Gunbreaker by the standards of retroactivity with 14 and Shadowbringers. But considering 13 predates that, I probably would say Mystic Knight. Looked after 117,531 pages of debate. Oh my god. Mittens is rich. Cat grows up to be a red mage. Okay, you write that fanfic, I'll read it. Cat! Meow. Well, you found him. Come here. Thanks. Enjoy life, kid and cat. Yeah, you don't really get any rewards for that, but like, you feel a sense of satisfaction on a personal level. And you literally asked me to do that 1,000 more times. I'm gonna say yes 999 of them. Sahagin card. That's a joke I'm setting up for later. Don't do the math. Lizardman card. Personal growth +1. Black Mage Shelter and the power of self-respect. Also, we can't leave. Skate leads outside. Kids shouldn't leave the city by themselves, you know. But yeah, Lightning, I would not say she's a red mage at all. First off, she doesn't have the cool hat. Second off, well, lightning magic is cool enough, but, you know, eh. I'd say Mystic Knight, honestly. Okay, I've done all about the side quest I want to do. Alice doesn't have the hat. Alice doesn't need the hat. Alice is the exception to the rule. Shruntia does, yeah. Hello, sir. What's showing today? This year's performance is the masterpiece I Want to Be Your Canary. The Tantalus Company is performing. Tell me about Alexandria. The Kingdom of Alexandria is a fine country ruled by Queen Bron. Okay, here's my ticket to the show. It's obviously not fake. You can see the crayon. It says it's not fake. What's this? Something odd about this ticket. Why, it's another fake. I've seen so many today. No. You can hear the sad piano. It's one of my favorite gags in the entire game. Now, don't cry. I know how you must feel. Here, I'll give you these. Do you try to cheer up now? Hmm? Goblin card, Fang card, Skeleton card. Talk to Eloise Jack to learn more about cards. Good luck, Len. Yeah, no, she has a Gunblade. That doesn't make her a Gunbreaker, because Gunbreaker was a job that was, like, specifically created for 14. There wasn't a Gunblade job in the job archetype of Final Fantasy before that. Squall wielded a Gunblade too, and technically that's what Gunbreaker is, like, mostly based off of. It's like an amalgamate between Lightning and Squall's fighting style. Gunblade Specialist is his official title, his combat title in FF8. God, now I want to replay 8. Oh my god, having this discussion. Or maybe he's like, shut the fuck up. Can you believe this shit? But Squall is technically a warrior. I mean, not really. God damn it. Why was that so funny to me? Okay. Okay, moving on. I'm moving on with this video game. We're gonna trip and fall and mess up this guy's sign. Blast it! Used to not like it when you were really young. Brother let me borrow his copy. Feel bad because young stupid I would give it a second chance. I love 8 a lot. A lot of people don't, but I do. And now I want to do a playthrough of it. So, if someone could like make me do it, you know what? No, I think no. Okay. Playing the junction system. Oh, it's a very flawed game, but I enjoy it a lot. Hey, you made me miss you, little klutz. There, 3 hammers after that, after breaking it, is fine. Forget the other 4,000 you could have had me do. The last 3 did it. Well, it's been a long day. Just kidding. Hey you, Shrimp, you're the one with the phony ticket, ain't ya? Are you Alleyway Jack? Are you my mummy? But I'll let you see the show if you become my slave. Okay, fine, whatever. Awesome, now for your first assignment. You go stand over there and see if anyone's coming. And it's clear. Awesome, engage according to mission param- What? You didn't say anything, you just said look out. Hi there. Excuse me, but is your name Alleyway Jack? Huh? How'd you know my name? If you know who I am, you probably want to challenge me to a card game. What? You don't know how to play? And you want me to teach you? Well, why not? I finished one job already. Follow me, kid. Also, don't reveal this guy's true identity either, because it's actually a really good reveal later. Start with the basics. Need 5 cards to play the card game. Some people don't know if you're interested, move on to someone else. I think I understand. It's the only town where I'm called Alleyway Jack. Go by other names elsewhere. There's also just aliases, of course. You want to know my real name? Tell you when you get better. Some horror movie really goes to bloody British girl saying this is skin melted off. I was quoting Doctor Who, actually. Gotta get back to work. Hello, Red Mage. Trust me, your temper's something to watch out for. Flan card. 27 gil on the floor. We'll sure be busy tonight, but it'll also be the last time we'll be so busy. You have no idea. Like the idea of just continually asking everything. Yeah, that gives me like a lot of Metal Gear Solid 2 vibes, where you go up to like everybody asking, where Raiden goes up to everybody going, "You must be Ames. Maybe I'm Ames and I just don't know it." God, I want to play Metal Gear Solid 2, but there's like one part of that game that I actually can't handle. And, it kind of ruins the whole of the experience for me, which sucks because the game is actually really good otherwise. And it's not even the part of the game is bad, it's that there's one part of the game I personally just can't handle. I'm Hallway Joe. Oh my god. That sounds like a Mega Man X boss. Over here. Don't fall behind into the steeple. Now we're gonna have to climb up this tower. It's very dangerous. You go first. Bonk. No, man. Actually, good guess, but no, I mean like emotionally. What the heck was that? Sorry about that, Koopa. That's Koopo. He's a Moogle. Koopa. Try to get along, okay? Koopa, pleased to meet you. I'm sorry. I'll enter you in Moogle Diary. Save game onto the save folder just as Moogles, Koopa. And you regain health if you have a tent, Koopa. And for some upward mobility. How this guy can climb a ladder with a ladder, it's actually kind of impressive. Oh well, he's probably no one important. Okay, come on up. Koopa, you here? Koopa, Stiltskin, why not get up? You leaving, Koopa? Yeah, this time I might be away for a long time. I'll miss you, Koopa. Nah, don't you worry, alright. Okay, Koopa. Well, I'm off. Take care. Oh, and say hi to Maj in the castle for me. Bye, Stiltskin. He's just a traveler, he's not a bandit. Is that a friend of yours? Yes, Koopa. Very special one, Koopa. Hey, thought I ordered you up here. Koopa, I'll tell you about Mugnet. Mugnet is a mail delivery system between Moogles. We can send and receive letters to and from Moogles in other locations, Koopa. But delivery has been very sporadic lately. So I want you to help us deliver mail, Koopa. Yep. I have a favor to ask. Deliver a letter to Monty. Thanks, Koopa. I want mail, Koopa. Regarding that, man, it's not that that sort of thing is something I can't handle, as much as just something I'm like I can ignore, but otherwise just don't like. I'm saving twice here for reasons of backup later on. Take a shot of alcohol every time they saw Kupo. Nah, you've committed the drinking game to memory. Yes, Mint, that is exactly it. That particular scene is one I just, like, can't really handle. Not because of, like, you know, Otacon or whatever, but because, like, I don't know. Just knowing it happens just makes, like, a lot of that part of the game feel very why am I bothering kind of thing. And also the scene is really heavy. When it comes time to stream Metal Gear Solid related anything, I'm going to have a no backseating rule, but like plot discussion, I've watched all the games like a bajillion times at this point. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, cool, you do give me stuff. Sweet, thanks. Them newfangled mished power ships float through the air, but true ships supposed to float on water, right? Okay, Boomer. Bye. Jigsaw's a Mongol. I'd like to play a game. Koopa. Okay, I need to, like, actually do that project at some point. What kind of troop is Tantalus? They're star performers from Lindblum, the Regency to the west, with accompaniment by Lovely Dares. What's I want to be your canary about? This play is a tale of romance between a noble and a peasant. You really must see it. You know, if you can afford a ticket, peasant child. Who's Queen Braun? Did you know Queen Braun has a beautiful daughter, Princess Garnet? Not what I asked, guy. Who's Princess Garnet? Today is Princess Garnet's 16th birthday, you know. Tell me about Queen Braun. Unfortunately, I've heard strange things about Queen Braun recently. Her Highness is a beautiful princess, and everyone in Alexandria loves her. Is Princess Garnet really that pretty? Why, she's the most beautiful princess in the history of Alexandria. Bye. Almost shut down this guy's Twitch account because they thought they were showing a movie where they're playing MGS4. Yeah. Yeah, that was hilarious. No movies on Twitch! I mean, it's Metal Gear Solid 4. I remember that. That was actually hysterical to me. Now, granted, in retrospect, the guy wasn't wrong. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm probably going to lose to Alleyway Jack here. But I'm going to show off the card game exactly once before the game makes me. I'm not going to use anything that's, like, hard to get. Oh god, I hate going first. The BM. I can't beat that zoo card, Lamau. But I can do this. But I still win. Fantastic. Cool. So it's like kind of triple triad, but like different with like variable arrows and stuff. Like it's triple triad with like an extra grid and stats to the cards, which is cool. Like it all sounds cool on paper, and the game is really cool when you learn it, but the game doesn't really incentivize you to ever actually learn how to play it. So I don't bother. Okay. It's also Yukio. Yuki plays triple triad. God, triple triad, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, shonen anime, like, boistering and whatnot. Wait, no, this is gonna be backup block. This is gonna be the normal block. You can't win, Yuki. I have 2 A's in corners. But you didn't account for this. Same plus combo. No. And then you go to the Shadow Realm where you become a card, and then your card becomes like rocket engines or something. God, no, Burn. I'd rather die. I'd rather, like, go to the Shadow Realm and then die in real life than have 4 kids make Final Fantasy IX. Alright, the play's gonna start if we don't hurry. Come on, get over here. Let me guess, you're afraid of heights, aren't you? It's okay, just pretend you're on the ground. If you have vibration on, the controller vibrates while Vivi's walking over those. Come on already, we're running out of time. Four kids in a... No, not again. Don't worry, it won't fall. Plop. Guess it fell. No point in worrying now, right? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I don't even know your name. So your name's Vivi, huh? Kind of funny name. My name is Puck. Pleased to meet ya. Also, Vivi's no longer scared of heights. Get some money. Which way is forward proper? Okay. $92 gil. Every bit of gil I can get my hands on early is nice, because it'll help fund the trick I'm gonna do. Which I'm only gonna do once, probably. I say probably because I could fall back on it later if I feel lazy. Finally made it. After this wall, we'll be inside the castle. Come on, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cool. The text isn't auto-playing yet. It's going to start auto-playing. I can't promise I'll be able to keep up with the reading. Also, welcome to Final Fantasy IX, where you hear a bunch of really, really, really good bits of battle music once only ever in the entire game. This is one of them. Tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover, Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo. When our story begins, Marcus, having heard of this, crosses swords with the king. And now, your royal majesty Queen Bron, your highness Princess Garnet, noble ladies, lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary. Bereft of father, bereft of mother, Marcus, thou hast lost even thy love. Fortune hath escaped thee. For what end shalt thou live? For the sake of our friend, let us bury our steel in the heart of the wretched King Leo. We shall back thee, kinsman. Pray sheathe thy swords, this villain is mine alone. Nay, kinsman, for I too have lost a brother to this fiend. What ho? Out, vermin! Away! Thou darest bear thy sword before the king, all who stand in my way will be crushed. Treacherous King Leo, my kinsman's suffering shall not be in vain, for I shall instruct thee in incomparable pain. The crit now. So I'm using the stage magic just to show it off. It literally does nothing, but it's funny. Two crits, okay. Cool, Cynic got the kill, getting revenge for him dying in the ship earlier. Thou hast not seen the last of me, Marcus. Out of the way, Blank. Consider this, Zidane. If Prince Schneider were to marry Princess Cornelia, peace would reign over both their kingdoms. 'Tis foolishness. If all were so easy, why none would suffer in this world? Okay, let's see if I can do what I did the first playthrough and get all 100 perfectly. I mean, it's not gonna happen, but like, it'd be a really nice start. On guard, expect no quota from me? No, dang. I want to do it again. Dang, close. I only missed 2. '87 were impressed. Queen Bron was not impressed. Yeah, I want Queen Bron impressed. Carverline, what is up, Hyla? Out of 10 million viewers, 9,999 were impressed. I want to get it. The third attempt will be the last. And yeah, the FMVs actually do still hold up. Cool, they're just both missing now. Like 12 were impressed, right? 30. Okay. Cool. Cool. 100 and 100. Queen Braun was quite impressed. Cool. 10,000 gil. Okay. So you get that perfect and Queen Braun impressed and you get a reward. The 10,000 gil is part of that. And that's why I tried so hard for it. Finish changing, Zidane? Yeah, but this helmet... it kinda smells. What are you talking about? My helmet totally reeks. My armor's way too big. My back's real itchy. Boots are wet. Gloves are all slimy. There's cookie crumbs in my pockets. Okay, I get the picture. You still have the package, right? Oh, don't worry. I won't screw up. Lang said, screwing up. Alright, first I'll go pour some sleep potion in Princess Garnet's teacup. And I've got a special something for the lovely queen. Hehehe, they're sleeping so soundly. Alexandria Castle. I like how Zidane still didn't go back to the helmet. According to Recon, the royal seats should be right above these stairs. Got it. Uh-oh, scene where Marcus sneaks into Cornelia's chambers about to start. Let's get this over with before the finale, okay? Okay, let me just go save first because I know there's a Moogle in. Was there a Moogle in? Oh, right, no, the Moogles was Steiner. Right. Hayaku. Henlo. Inconspicuous white mage. She sure is dressed funny. Would you please let me pass? Let's see. Is there something on my face? Oh no, you see. I just thought maybe you were the one I'd been waiting for all this time. Excuse me? You were waiting for me? Yeah, I've dreamt of meeting you here ever since I was born. Do you mock me? No, of course not. Then I shall take my leave of you. Just a sec. Haven't we met before? No, I do not know you. Maybe you're right. I'd never let someone as pretty as you get away. Say, you would... Hey, what's going on, Zidane? I must go... Who the heck was that? Get up, Blank, that was Princess Garnet. Are you serious? And I'm not reading these two's dialogue because I hate these characters very much. If I were to read their dialogue out loud, it would literally be me saying the same thing twice, once normally and once in Yoda speak. And they never say anything of value ever throughout the entire course of the entire game. They basically are the filler episodes of every single anime that has bad filler episodes. They are literally saying nothing of value, and I find no reason to actually voice them. They literally just did the same bit twice where one of them gets lost. Another Heath Ledger, oh my god. They could salvage the character, yeah. Her Majesty is busy. Come back later. Is it an emergency? Very well, let's see what I can do. Grr, curse that Beatrix always trying to one-up me. It's because she's better than you. So what exactly is the problem? I see, wait right there. No interruptions. Can't you see I'm watching this show? Your Majesty, I'm afraid Princess Garnet has... Ah, yes. She did leave her seat a while ago. Your Majesty, it seems that Princess Garnet has run off with the royal pendant. Well, of all the... What could she be thinking? General Beatrix. Captain, So, fun fact about Steiner. It's one of the few, if only, characters in the entire Final Fantasy series where you get to name them, but you're not naming Steiner's first name. His canon name is Captain Adelbert Steiner. So you're actually naming his last name here. And I think that's really just a neat little touch. It's like one of the only times, if the only time, in all of Final Fantasy history where you name someone's last name and not their first. Okay. And to clear my Discord notifications. Captain Steiner, yes, Your Majesty. Go find Garnet. At once, Your Majesty. Beer Steiner, oh my god. Knights of Pluto! A sub-ball! Huh? Where is everybody? Captain, sir. All present and accounted for, sir. What are you talking about? There's only 2 of you. Where are the other 6? Why, you useless good-for-nothings! I bring orders from the Queen. Get dressed and go find Princess Garnet. I'm gonna go talk to the Queen and get cash and prizes. Because Queen Brahne was impressed with the sword fight, she gives Captain Steiner this. Today's show is quite extraordinary. Here, I feel like giving you this. It's one of the only moonstones in the entire game. Do I need Peace Killer that early? Do I need Shell on Garnet? Yes, yes I do. Oh, you already have Beast Killer anyway. Fantastic. That works out then. So yeah, the sword fight, getting 100 out of 100 gets you to the 10k gil. Queen Brahne being impressed gets you the Moonstone. They are separate things. I have, at least once in my life, gotten 100 out of 100 nobles impressed and Queen Brahne not impressed. Members of Squad Beatrix charged protecting Her Majesty. So the trick to impressing Brahne isn't necessarily just getting 100 out of 100, it's getting 100 out of 100 and getting the button presses really fast. On the PS1 version, the timing is a lot tighter. At least according to what I've read, but I've had 100 and 100 without Queen Brahne impressed. Guarding the Queen's chamber is Squad Beatrix's duty. Yeah. See, the Knights of Pluto are as hopeless as ever. It's a 2-frame window. It's more forgiving on the PS1 version than, say, the final boss of Hotline Miami, but you know. I want milk. Okay. Let's save Koopa. I need a text document up. So I guess they really did. Oh, really? You always have the latest news. Hey, I thought I told you to look for the princess. What are you doing here? Oh, Captain, looks like Weimar got together with Barbara at the pub. Why do I have to hear this? I told you Nitwitch to go search for the princess. At once, sir. Steiner does not have time for your silly gossip. Hotline Alexandria. Cool, Phoenix Down, that's cool. Not gonna need it this early, but that's really good to have. Report someone wearing a white hood passed through this hall, sir. I'm not gonna make it. Okay. I got something for talking to that guy, for talking to all of the Knights of Pluto. Yes, sir, I'm looking, sir. I think one is Steiner, so I don't have to worry too much. Silent Moogle being found Zidane getting murder crazy. If it would have been murdered, yeah, right? Onionmeister's gonna cry. Ovenmeister's gonna burn or something. Dishmeister's gonna dish. Eggmeister is going to be very good. Head chef must hurry. Now it's time you show skill, boys. I don't know who that head chef was, but we're probably never going to see them again. Why is Quina the head chef? Because they found their way to Alexandria and they like food. A big play is going on. Of course they're going to be where food is. Game uses he/she or s/he. I'm going to use they because I'm not a coward. I think Quina would personally just have any pronouns. Quina would meet Gordon Ramsay and the two would have a very lovely conversation about food. Quina would learn a lot, and Gordon Ramsay would probably be impressed because Gordon Ramsay is the type who would probably judge Quina on appearance, but actually be kind of impressed with what they actually turn out. Frog. Oh, I'm so hungry. Looks like you're the reason nobody relies on men in Alexandria. Bite the bullet, you worthless grub. Whatever, Captain. I'm so hungry. Okay, Goku. Library. Too bad there's not some kind of weird book demon here that would attack and thus, like, you know, ruin my life forever or anything. That would be weird. Oh, I do wonder how the princess's royal tutor Dr. Todd is doing. The Club of Gaia was presented by the late king in celebration of the birth of Princess Garnet. It's sad in retrospect. Now where's that script for I Want to Be Your Canary that Princess Garnet asked for? You see, I never wanted to be in the military. I just wanted to write fantasy novels. Captain, please let me quit the Knights of Pluto. Okay, sure. I really want to let you go. But now's not the time. Go find Princess Garnet. And then he just... That one's my favorite out of this entire sequence, I think. We haven't seen the princess today. Majesty ordered some text about Eidolons, but we've got a lot of books here, you know? Reminded of one Vinesauce meme, Zidane programs that was found swap phase. He saw Zidane's face with the body of Denny from the room. Oh my god. Zidane in the rafters of Alexandria Castle and like the day that like Beatrix and Steiner get married. I just like to watch you guys. And then Beatrix uses shock. What? Play seems to be a hit. But if we fail to find the princess before the curtain falls, Her Majesty will be most displeased. We will be the laughing stock of Beatrix and her retinue. I must hurry. You are 8. Sitting here, watching the water always brings peace to my soul. Can I have a seat, Captain? Now is not the time. By order of Her Majesty, we must go search for Princess Garnet. What? This calls for immediate action. I have fury! Someone make me play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga again. Said the princess, but I spotted 2 Pluto Knights run through here, sir. You say the Knights of the Pluto Knights? An honest, I'm a new recruit here. Yeah, okay. You'll learn to not trust me very soon. I'm not as competent as you think. Hello, Knight of Pluto. Oh god, that would make Beatrix Lisa. Beatrix would kill me for even thinking about that comparison. Hey, let's go to Trino. Just the 2 of us. Okay, that's 7. Let me think about it. You there, stop that immediately. Go search for Princess Garnet. Yes, sir. At once, sir. Pluto Knights always ask me out. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, I guess that's not a door that I can enter. Okay, there's 6. I'm so tired. Oh. Captain Steiner, do you climb this tower for exercise too? No, 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 I am searching for Princess Garnet. Is the princess at the top of this tower or not? I want to reach the top, but at my age I get so short of breath. By the way, Captain, have we all received the order? Of course, all knights will obey. Was there an extra one? Good job, Steiner. So you've given orders to the double Super Sleuth, Blitzen and Kohel. Also, so you've given orders to our most inspirational writer, Laudo. And also, given orders to the most famous artillerist in the realm, Nojabon. And also, you've given orders to the only man who can name all the girls in town, Weimar. And also, I've given orders to the knack for navigating the neighborhood, Hagen. And also, to the winner of last year's cannonball race, Mullen Kadaim. That's my captain. And you get an elixir. You're gonna go through it again. You're gonna go through it again, aren't you? Something like that? Actually, I believe so, now that I think about it, but you're never gonna remember all that. So I use a guide. Fatigue rears its ugly head. No, I must persevere. The princess must be found. Found the princess. Wait, over there. It's Princess Garnet. Bounce, 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 bounce. Okay, enjoy this. This is going to be the next 2 hours of the session, is just Steiner bouncing. In full play, yeah. Princess! We'll fight bouncing 3 hours. Like Twitch. So fun fact about this. Garnet's gonna run through this band and mess up their instrument. It literally doesn't matter where in the track it is. It will mess up exactly perfectly. Huh, where'd the princess go? It will mess up literally perfectly every single time. Oh right, yeah, equip the thing. Equip the thing, equip the thing. Cool, you already had that equipped. B-skill will be important later. What in tarnation? I'm not giving Ruby an accent. What kind of cattle you chasing, darling? Should at least say you're sorry. Please pardon me, I was in a hurry, you see. And here I am, fixing to get ready for my big entrance. Haze it on. Did you see the way she hit me? It's cocker. Uh-huh. Just let me talk to her, Ruby. Come again, partner? Did you hear what I was saying? Hey! Ruby, we'll talk later. So who's that damsel, huh? I am not giving her a Yosemite Sam voice. I like Ruby. I wish we had more of her in this game. Well, it looks like you finally made up your mind. Oh, we really had to improvise, but hey, we got her. Do you work on this theater ship? So she figured it out, huh? As you have no doubt suspected. The truth is that I am actually your father's brother's cousin's nephew's former roommate. Neither, Bryn. Princess Garnet till Alexandros, heir to the throne of Alexandria. I have a favor I wish to ask of you. I wish to be kidnapped. Right away. Huh? I mean... Princess! Please, they've come for me. Aha, so that's what's going on. Alright, leave them to me. Thank you. You have my gratitude. Alright then, Your Highness. I shall hereby do my best to kidnap you. What are you two doing? Come on this way. Don't worry, Princess. It's my friend Cinna. Oh, really? I'm sorry. You startled me. Oh, a face like his, I'd be pretty shocked too. Man, that hurts. I wash up every morning, you know. Princess! Alright, we'll follow you. Princess! 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 I mean, where have you been? Sir, I'm sorry, sir. Princess! So for like the first half of the game, Steiner's literally the most one-note character in existence. Can be summed up by him shouting the word princess. He's one of my favorite characters in this game afterwards, but he spends half of it being completely one-note. Hey, Cinna, this is a dead end. Hehe, I thought this might happen. Open sesame. Should I set up this escape hatch? Princess! Come on, I'm gonna stop reading princess now. Well, the Japanese version says probably Hime-sama. Princess must be down there. I'll go first, sir. That. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Captain, sir, I'm stuck, sir. Blast it. You bought it. Oh, for open sesame, I don't know. Probably princess! You're really athletic, princess. Think I'm falling for you. This is nothing. I've been training to escape the castle, after all. What a waste. If only you weren't a princess. We have no time for idle banter. Come, let us move on. You know what we do have time for? Me to break the ship. Hey! If you reduce the engine's power, you'll crash the ship. Turn the wheel back to the right. I'm gonna go with Garnet. Okay, fine, I'll turn it back to the right. Hey! If you rev it up too high, you'll ruin the engine. Turn the wheel back to the left. So that had a purpose. Got a Phoenix down. And a Phoenix Pinion. Those two chests only fall when you turn the wheel to the right and left. Except it's Cinna. Cinna is my favorite switch. Let's get the play over with and get the hell out of here. Should withdraw into this room here. That's another reason I sold the Phoenix Pinion, because, yeah, the game hands you a lot of them. Aha! Princess! Steiner, I've come to your rescue. You needn't worry, your highness. Good work, this will be remembered as the Pluto Knight's finest hour. Yeah. Just relax, princess, we'll get you out of here. Naughty! You're not one of my knights. What number are you? You can just leave the princess to us. Okay, as far as I remember, Steiner has steals here, and Cinna can die and I only have 3, so this could be a thing. Villain Salter, you tricked the princess! Silk shirt, yep, need that. Leather hat, need that. Doesn't have any. Okay, perfect. Hold B to win. Actually, you don't hold B in the Steam version, you just mash it, but still. Princess! Bap. Steiner doesn't know armor break yet. Gloves. Grand Cross. Now's our chance. Come on. Tonight I shall finally see my daughter Cornelia betrothed to Prince Schneider. And then Prince Schneider and his kingdom will be mine. Gwahaha. Why, my poor Marcus. Hark, lad, no matter how much thou dost treasure Cornelia, no matter how deeply she might believe she doth love thee, never shall I see her marry a peasant such as thee. When yon bell strikes 3, under the axe thou shalt be. What now? We cannot go any further. Stan, get on number 2. Okay, Princess Garnet, this way. The Cinnabap. Furthermore... Princess Garnet? Guys, just improvise. Oh? What's all this? Cornelia. Marcus is Cornelia's lover. Oh, Marcus. Yeah, you're doing great. I have studied drama, you know. Okay, guys, let's keep going. Braun's still watching after all. Do the Tantalus salute on stage, yep. Oh, Marcus, I missed you so. I wish never to leave thy side. Prithee, lead me from this place. See, King Leo, thou shouldst give them thy blessing. Never. Never leave his side, thou sayest? Foolish banter, I'll not allow it. Cordelia shall marry none other than this man, Prince Schneider. Is that not so, Prince Schneider? Hey, the princess, me? I, and this traitorous crew, I will put to death. Punch kick. Pray, sweet daughter, come home to the castle with me. Nay, father, I shan't return. Cornelia, trouble me no more. This wedding is for thine own welfare. Be mindful of that. Not if I can help it. Now is my moment of vengeance for my parents and for my love, Cornelia. I shall cut thee down. No, Cornelia. Marcus, forgive me. I still love my father. Steiner, of course, buying it. Prithee, forgive my selfishness, father, and spare my sweet Marcus. Bleh. What have I done? Am I never to hear her loving voice again? Am I cursed never to feel her soft touch? O cruel fate, thou hast robbed me of all I treasure. Bleh. Oh my. This year's show is splendid. Me with like all of Series 4 of Doctor Who. Oh, where could Garnet be? Wow, what a show. Yeah, it's so sad. I'm glad we climbed all the way over here. How about you, huh? Yeah, oh, here they come. Uh-oh, here they come. Plop. Fool, I'm out of here. Later, nerd. Fury! I have fury! Forgive me. Princess! Okay, that was the last one. This was my favorite part of this classic Shakespearean themed play, is when this small child used magic and lit the dead princess on fire and brought her back to life. Whoa, that's hot. Is it on? It's time. Princess Garnet, let's get the hell out of here. What is going on? You thought she was dead. Acting. Steiner, don't follow me anymore. Captain, sir, we await your orders, sir. Well, Princess, I'm afraid I cannot comply. Stubborn as always, aren't you? Come on, Princess, let's just serve Rust a lot and get out of here. Princess! Hey kid, you okay? Yeah, I just tripped, that's all. Princess, I cannot allow you to go. Seize them at once. Okay, turn order looks good. Can't steal in this fight because I have stage magic. My fury ends here. Fury! Yeah, camera? Yeah? Yeah, stage magic. Silly stage magic. Yeah, it really does. Okay, so let's just summon Bahamut. I'm gonna be late for my date! Hey, come back here, Bap. Ooh, the crit. Bah, it's just a flesh wound. I've had worse. You lie. Stabilize is configured. Good. Engine room is good to go. Alright. Tantalus salute. We're moving out. Roger that. It's about time. So I'm gonna do another little neat trick in this battle to make it go faster. Which I can perfectly centered in the castle, yep. Also a harpoon just not missing all these crits! I did not use a booster. Steiner will not attack Garnet, so all of his turns are skipped. Otherwise, he stays up and attacks, and has lines. Princess! 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 So, yeah, exactly. So, like, the harpoon missed Garnet by, like, an inch or something. Also, she had no qualms about that bomb. At this point, she still needs those Eidolons. Break fan. We're gonna crash. Garnet. I never imagined you would do such a thing. Perhaps you're not such a helpless little girl anymore. Is our little experiment ready? I need her alive. Yeah, that's why you threw a harpoon at her and a bomb at her. Freaking idiot. Bring her back at once. You alright? Yeah, but the Prima Vista is wasted. Just our luck to crash in this forest. It's gonna get interesting. What do you mean interesting, boss? I hear no one's ever made it out of here alive. Boss, there's fire everywhere. It's out of control. Quit your whining, get it under control. And get the wounded out of here. Get our goods out of here too. Weapons, items, anything we can use. There's no way we can survive if all our stuff is toast. Hurry up and put out the fire. I can't carry them all by myself. Hub. What the hell are they doing? The whole ship's gonna burn up. They're looking for Garnet. Can't find her anywhere. Maybe she fell off, got squashed into the ship. This is great. First we kidnap her, then we kill her. We'll hang for sure. Zidane, I'm surprised you made it. I can't believe you jumped off. You're nuts, you know that. I didn't jump off. I got thrown out from the impact. So is everyone okay? Yeah, we've all got the devil's luck. But if we don't find Princess Garnet, we're all dead meat. A to equal. Active time event is a system that lets you see other events that are happening at the same time elsewhere, Koopa. In other words, optional cutscenes. This one is blue. That means it's optional. Except, no, it's not. Plop. Are you alright? Is it still coming? Watch out. It's purple one. It's ultra rare. Want milk? Plop, 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 plop. Okay, so a lot of stuff just happened. Here and Thunder, so that's gonna go to Phoebe. Leather hat, doesn't matter. It's gotta be the worst situation we've ever been in. So glad my symbol survived the crash. Phoenix Down. Garnet's missing. Blank's already searching inside. You search her outside. Could be now for items, because this is a one-time only dungeon. Evil Forest. Frog, I know someone's looking for you. Batoru. And it's our first proper random encounter. Time to break the level 1 challenge. With Mage Masher, Zidane can one-shot anything in this forest that's not the boss. I'm just like getting Patreon stuff, or not Patreon, Discord notifications off. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh yeah, you can use the mouse to move. It's cool. It does a little arrow thingy. Yo, Chris, what is up? Finished streaming FF9 a while ago. This is for Patreon reasons. One of the super patrons, so like $25 tier in my Patreon gets one session of any game of choice. And my friend Kageyama89 chose FF9, so I'm starting a fresh one. What the hell is that? She's in trouble. At least the princess wants to negotiate with the monster. Yeah, like it's gonna really listen to you. 1989. Auto Trance, 1 of 3. What is that light? I don't know, somehow it raises my power. Could it really be trance? I've heard of it before. Trance is induced by a surge of emotion or getting hit a lot. Alright, let's take him. Mandato. Fun fact, the second skill in that skill list will kill Garnet instantly, resulting in a game over. Being hit a lot is very emotional, I guess, yeah, right? Yep. Princess! Okay, what the heck? Where'd they go? She's gone. I was too scared to cast any spells. The monster's probably gonna eat her. How could I let this happen? Don't worry, she's not dead yet. The monster was only a minion. He's probably gonna take her to his master. He means the princess might still be. Come, we must go find her at once. Huh? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they added a transgender tag, non-binary tag. They added like 150 new tags or something like that. They added a VTuber tag too. Find out. Dick seems affected. Nice. Dodge. That's the way. If you can attack them inside the plant monster, yep. This is the very, very beginning of the game because I started over. But yes. Plop. Are you alright? Yeah, I think. Poison! And Zidane dodged poison by backflipping. Princess! You guys are lucky. If it weren't for Zidane, you'd both be dead. Some of the monsters in this forest reproduce by planting seeds in other animals. When the seeds sprout, it's hasta la vista. You become beef jerky. Am I gonna die? No, you're gonna be fine. Here, drink this. It'll remove all the seeds from your body. Princess, I'm coming right now. Stand aside. Blop. Room behind you. Go. Princess, grave danger. Do you intend to abandon her? You're in no condition. Don't worry about the princess. The boss will think of something. Blop. Blop. Get some rest. Yeah, and take that medicine I gave you. Damn it. I can't just stand here. Princess's life rests in my hands. What can their boss possibly accomplish? This medicine smells terrible, and the color is obviously poisoned. I can't take it anymore. God help me. Shrug. Hey, not bad. Steiner has a inclination towards a very bitter taste, apparently. Forget it. Monsters born out of the mist are crawling everywhere. So what? There's nothing out there we can't handle. Yeah, but what are we gonna do about the wounded? We can take them with us. How are we gonna carry all of them? Trust me, we go out now and we all get wasted. A boys come before the princess, you know. It's too bad. We're gonna stay put till everyone recovers. You better not set one foot outside of the ship. You got that? I can't believe you're abandoning her. You're nothing but a big coward. I'm gonna take your treasure. I'm also gonna knock my microphone. I got nothing else to say. If you don't agree with me, you're free to leave the band anytime. Again. Because it's very explicitly said later that this is not the first time Zidana's done this crap. Good night, Byron. Structure's in poor condition. Perhaps I can break up by ramming into the wall. Thieves kidnapped the princess who arranged to be kidnapped. Yep. Fire, fire, let me out. Still not feeling well. You know, the fire thing should have been believable because the entire ship is in fact on fire. What's this? What an ugly doll. Princess Garnet, age 15. How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess is not 15, she's 16. This doll is clearly made today because I am a simpleton and a moron who can only perceive this exact moment in time. Also say the word princess very loudly. Princess! Yep. Poor Ruby. Where'd everybody go? What am I supposed to do now? Should be here somewhere. Damn. Where is it? What happened with my Garnet doll? Man, how am I supposed to sleep now? Plop. Jeez. Poor little doll. Fire probably caught it. Okay, but that's like creepy as hell. Give that black mage some medicine, he'll be alright. Why don't you go see him? I think he wants to thank you. You locked that old knight up in the instrument storage room. He fussed a little from time to time, but he hasn't been all that bad. Fussy little knight. Yeah, because Steiner's canon name is Adalbert Steiner. So you name when you name him, you're actually changing his last name, not his first. And I think that's just a really neat touch for this game. Rubberhound. Box. And a Potian. More of my other playthrough of interesting commentary games. This game's battles are slow-paced, yeah. The other playthrough is highlighted and exported but privated because I wasn't happy with the way it was going, and there was a lot of salt at one point in the game. This playthrough is going to be different because now I know more ahead of time. Want me, Uncle Bolt? I can start in several streams of Chocobo minigames, yep. This one's going to be in about, like, near-ish 3-hour chunks in that neighborhood. Somewhere in there, and about this time of night. It'll be posted to the Discord when I go live, but that's about it. Hey boss, I put 1 foot outside of the ship to save the game. What you gotta do about it, you hacking nerd? An ether and some money. Oh. Thank you for helping me. Ah, don't mention it. Besides, it was your black magic that saved the day. You know, you got some major power for such a little guy. What's wrong? Are you peeved at me because I called you little? Hey, you're a great mage with great powers, alright? Tell with looks, it's what's inside that counts. I'm sorry, when that monster caught her, I couldn't do anything. Hey, don't worry about the princess, I'll get her back. I promise. Thank you, Mr. Zidane. Whoa, that's the first time anyone's called me Mister. Just call me Zidane, alright? Okay. Zidane. Jeez, he was pretty down. Maybe I shouldn't have made that promise. I don't even know if I'll be able to find her. So Vivi's with the ship because he was caught sneaking into the play by the Knights of Pluto. And he was chased onto the theater ship, where he just kind of became tangled into the plot. His context in the plot right now is he's a little kid trying to watch a play. And can cast magic. Man, I never felt so strange. Maybe fate brought us together? I can't explain it. Man, I can't stop thinking about her. Yeah, what's there to think about? She's cute, and she's in trouble. That's all that matters. There you are. Maybe programmers brought us together. Maybe writers brought us together. Why do you look so serious? Uh-oh. What are you up to this time? I'm gonna take that knight and that black mage to find the princess. You're crazy. Man, you don't even know what's out there. Besides, there's no way the boss will allow that. I know. Jeez. Why do you always gotta play hero? The boss is gonna kill you. Well, what are you waiting for? Go talk to the boss. Oh, okay. Could have sworn there was something at Baku Station at this point. Hey boss, I'm advancing the plot. Took you long enough? Fell asleep, darn it. So you're leaving, eh? Yeah. Promised Garnet I'd kidnap her. Didn't ask you why. Can't blame you though, she's damn beautiful. Guess that's reason enough. Well, hope you're ready. Cause I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules. Alright. Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room. We got more room there. Interesting, there's a thief type main character. Yeah, compared to like all the like sword users or variants thereof, we actually have a character that's like just a thief instead as the main character, which is neat. It's also a good tone shift because 7 and 8 were very serious games whose main characters were very serious and had a lot of mental problems. And then we get this lighthearted goofball who's just a thief. By comparison, it's like a really neat contrast I do find very interesting. Apparently Cloud was supposed to be a Mystic Knight, like back in the very, very early development stages of FF7 when the job system was going to be a thing. Hey, what's going on here? I think you guys should be fighting. I ain't holding back. Tidus kind of feels like a thief because he's had nimbly sometimes, but Zidane is definitely... Tidus is not a thief. He's like warrior archetype. Because Riku actually knows Steel early on. Something with the job system, yeah. Like most things in this game, Baku has steals. Riku. Riku. God, I sounded like brother there, didn't I? Rah! So I put Zidane in the back row because I want to steal everything without having to waste like a whole bunch of time healing myself with potions. Wahaha! And Baku hurts a lot if you're in front row, so you need to take time to steal. Bring it on! Bap. Iron Sword. That'll help for the upcoming boss. Yow! Doesn't have anything. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let you have a turn. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna go to the front row. Unless you trip again. I'll wait until you've attacked me when my ATB is full and then swap to the front row. Wahaha. Whether you actually hit me or not. All traditional Final Fantasy, yes. With subclasses in some cases. Zidane is a thief. Vivi is a black mage. Steiner is a knight who can be a mystic knight when paired with Vivi. Garnet is a summoner white magic secondary. Freya is a dragoon. Quinn is a blue mage. Amarant is a monk and ninja. Eiko is a white mage with summon secondary. Oh god, that was... hope you die. What am I missing? Better fit than FF6 was. Yeah, considering FF6 went the whole anyone can do everything once Magicite became a thing, except for each character just had like a usual traditional command unique to themselves. But anyone can learn any type of magic. Okay, the potion wasn't necessary, but I didn't know that. Alright, you win. I'll be damned. Bravo! So if you have vibration enabled, the controller vibrates at this point. Go find your princess. Gwahahaha. Yes, you can. Yes. Basically anything at this point that's not Beatrix is a game over. Damn, that hurt. Bolt's punch is still the last one. Way to go, Zidane. Unlock the door to storage, so you're free to go talk to that knight. Can't believe you're leaving, you're crazy. I'm surprised you beat him. A lot tougher than you look. Pump. Come on, you're too old to be playing with a doll. Silence, a scoundrel like you could never understand. I'm just overwhelmed with concern for the princess. If only you rogues hadn't kidnapped her, this is all your fault. If anything should happen to the princess, I will have your head. Take it easy, jeez. I'm gonna go look for her now. I'll let you come with me if you promise to be good. What do you say, Rusty? Rusty, I am Adelbert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with conniving thieves. It's funny if you actually name him Rusty, because then he says, I am Adelbert Rusty. Captain, I figured you were a private with that cheap rusty armor. Look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to do on my own. I just want to save Garnet. You had better not be lying, because if you are, I won't hesitate to kill you. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Rusty. Make no mistake, I'm only going with you to rescue the princess. I will deal with you personally when this is over. Whatever. It'd be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master Vivi's help as well. Why are you calling him Master? You fool. That black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. We need Master Vivi's powers to rescue the princess. Alright, let's go talk to Vivi. Adelbert Rusty sounds like a good name for a very silly character. Heidenberg the Second. I don't believe there was anything else in this room. I don't believe there's anything else on the Prima Vista for me, especially. Beast Killer. I don't need that right this second. I'll equip that for the boss. About that. Rubberheld also gives minus strike. I definitely want Bug Killer on. Anybody's cool. I'm not gonna get Garnet for a while. So let's accelerate Beast Killer. Teaches abilities and moves. Yep. Didn't Tactics Advance do something like that? Yes, it did, didn't it? Because that's what kept you from getting overpowered like really early, is what equipment was available to you. Except there was like one really powerful sword you could steal early on or something that taught a really good paladin move or something. I could be entirely wrong. Heard you beat the boss. You sure are something. Don't know why the boss was laughing afterwards. Maybe you hit him too hard. Yeah, this forest is gonna be tough, but getting back above the mist is gonna be even tougher. It's a long way to Lindblum. Evil Forest ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Better keep your eyes peeled. I'm counting on you to find the princess. Well, Vivi, we've already gotta go look for the princess. Really? That's great. Be careful, okay? Actually, we want you to come with us too. Huh? But I can't do anything. Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that monster. In all honesty, I hold your power in even greater esteem than I do this scoundrel. That's true, he does more DPS than I do. But I'm scared. I couldn't even move last time. Please, Master Vivi. For the sake of Princess Garnet and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance. Come on, you're a black mage for crying out loud. Show us what you got. Alright, let's get going. I'll try my best. Thank you, Master Vivi. Master Vivi? Yeah? It's about your black magic. I wish to try an experiment. I was wondering if... Magic sword. Okay, I'll give it a try. And Steiner became a Mystic Knight by literally asking a different mage to do the actual enchanting of his sword. I think that's fantastic. Okay, so first off, yes, because you need defense. Second off, that's whatever. Third off, you can learn Thunder. So what's the alternative? Cure. Yeah, okay. Same moves we taught by multiple equipment? Yes. So in this exact instance, Beast Killer is actually going to be learned at double the rate because I have two things teaching it. And if I were to equip this Moonstone on Zidane, for example, he would also be learning Beast Killer. Like, there's Flee, this is also teaching Flee, etc., etc. Not that anything uses poison here, but why not? Okay. Weapons almost exclusively teach, like, abilities. usually action abilities. The A is action ability. That's like a command and ability, you like learn magic or skills or whatnot. The S are just passives. Beast Killer does more damage to beast type enemies, etc., etc. Minus Strike does more damage the less HP you have compared to max. It's literally max HP minus current. Very useless early on and not very great later on either. Jeez, you really dig her, huh? I can't sit around knowing a girl's in trouble. It goes against my nature. Whatever, you're full of crap. Oh, I get it. You're jealous that I'm gonna get me a sweetie pie. She's not even my type. Came down here to give you this. You're always thinking about me, but I won't need a love potion to reel this one in. Why don't you get your mind off girls for a second? This is the medicine I gave to that black mage in the night. It's sort of like a seed remover. Cool, so really come in handy. Why am I always helping you? Oh yeah, here's a little tip from the boss. Hey Blank, how do you set up a... whatever. Thanks Blank, I'll see you when I see you. How about never? Chickened out already? Rules are rules, so I gotta charge you since you're no longer in Tantalus. Sorry. What do you need? Just enough for right now. That should be fine. That should be fine. Don't need that. Cool. There's a letter for Zidane. From Ruby to Zidane. Zidane, are you alright? I'm doing good. Met an interesting stranger in Alexandria today. I'll tell you more soon. P.S. Tell the boys in Tantalus I said hi. Ruby sounds like such a nice girl. I want male Koopa. I like that one lock weapon is normal damage on top of it. Yeah. It's a direct max minus current ability. There's like a lot of those in this series. Okay, back to here proper. We actually get to move on with the dungeon. And I get to show off a cool thing. Yeah, there's like a little mouse icon. There's a little blue triangle thing when you click on the mouse in the Steam version. Probably because it's based off the mobile port. So for those, yeah. I should be stealing from stuff, but I want to get to the healing spring thing first. I'm not gonna like grind here, but I want to be at least like not level 1 by the boss. Alright, here's a nice throwback to FF7. Okay, let's really liven up this place. Yeah, let our music do the fighting against those monsters. This ought to boost morale. This is great. Hey, not bad. I'm gonna go take a look around. Stay on your toes, we'll be leaving soon. Okay, boss. God, now I want to play FF7 again, like FF7 Classic. Trumpet Guy's my favorite out of the orchestra. Woohoo. Really putting away the water today. Sighted many monsters here. Spring. Do as I say, not as I do. You sure about this? Yeah, don't worry. We'll be out of here soon, too. Here, take this map. It's gonna be a real long trip back to Lindblum. Alright, see you later. Counting on you. Tantalus salute. Letter from Koopa. Thanks for the delivery, Koopa. From Koopa to Monty. I think Queen Brun is up to something, but I suspect Princess Garnet even more. Koopa. She might leave home soon. The prince on a white horse. Maybe it's just my imagination. Princess Garnet, didn't she just... never mind. Koopa. Just received a letter from Stillskin. Let's read it together, couple. I'm in a very cold place right now. It's very strange. It wasn't like this last time I came here. But I guess this is why I travel, to encounter the unexpected. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here before I get trapped in ice. Cold place. Oh, I know where he is, Koopa. Must be something strange going on. You want me out, Koopa? Mystic Knight wishes it had Doomsday Sword. Yeah, right? Be very interesting if it did. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, because that, I wanna like move this around so I can read. There we go. There you go, Hellblades. I can actually read your messages in real time, even if the rest of chat can't. HP and MP restored. I'm gonna grind a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna grind on the other screen because I don't want to fight the thing yet. Real-time message, yeah. It's ATE, but for Discord. I don't need to steal from these things. I'm gonna anyway. Finally convinced Switch to let you in right as soon as I got Discord up on the other monitor set up in such a way that I could read your messages. Undertale battle music plays. Special enemy goblins are here to defeat you. Blah 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 blah. I got them to level 2. I want to fight another wolf. Not like those old turn-based messages. Yeah. How heck the story of Beef Garnet actually died in the forest here. Oh my god, my what-if senses. Ooh, the story would change a lot, because then Queen Brunn would never get the Eidolons and would have to wage war the old-fashioned way. Really did account those old one-way signals can only transmit and receive with over or similar, yeah. Like telegrams, yeah. Oh no, telegrams was stop, not over. Blades, thanks so much for the 10 months, or 19 months, 10 in a row. Caralho. So when Steiner and Vivi are in the same party together, carries a Phoenix Pinion high potion in Phoenix Town. Okay, I thought you had Ethers, not Phoenix Pinion. You can use fire magic. It's very, very strong. Thank you so much for this support, Hellblades. I appreciate it. I'll give Zidane like 3 more turns here. One. Two. Actually, no, this will be 2 because it's Zidane's turns. The main character's locked in the party at first. Actually, wait, no, yes. But, like, there are times where you're not fighting with them in the party. So, like, yes, mostly, but there are times where no. Where you're playing as characters that are not in Zidane's party currently. And then in the final battle, you actually don't need Zidane. In general, yes. For a large part of the game, yes. For most of the game, yes. I'd say about 90% of the game, yes. Okay. Zidane, you have one more chance. He just has the only LB chance worth using it, basically. No, Amarant's is good. Quinnis is good for learning blue magic. There's a Phoenix Sound. I'm calling that a victory. Regards to the Steiner VV combos, yeah. This part of the game is kind of enjoy them now until later kind of thing. And also it's the only instance of party combos. Unfortunately, this is not Chrono Trigger where you get like a lot of them. Trance as a whole is very bad, yeah. Because it's like meant to, like, FF9 feels like kind of a big giant, hey, there's these broken systems in 7 and 8, let's not repeat those. Unfortunately, what it did was it made a lot of those systems entirely useless as a result, rather than making them good otherwise. Also, where the main character seems to be locked in the party, except not, yeah. Chrono Trigger. I want to play that game again, but there's already playthrough on the archive. Trance is great in the early game, and in the speedrun you utilize it. But, like, Trance is like, if you're in Trance and a battle ends, it's gone. Like, the bar resets to 0, even if you never got a turn with it. And there are certain battles that, like, give you a, not non-standard game over, but like a you lose to win kind of thing that deals damage that can hit Trance and thus eats the Trance. And it very commonly happens, actually, to me. Early game, it's nice because there are a few situations where it's incredibly useful and easy to set up. Otherwise, it is entirely useless. Part of the problem is it feels like it counts the total number of times it happened on one hand. Yeah, it takes forever to charge the Trance gauge, and then it usually gets wasted. So, like, it was to counter limit breaks being storable and, like, you know, just good boss rush, or in 8's case, you could, like, spam it by having, like, really high max HP and, like, normal low HP. Like, you would have, like, because the way the junction system worked, you could get a lot of Kiragas really early in the game and junction them to HP, but not actually heal yourself up to max HP. So you'd have the HP the game expects you to have at that point in the game, but you're also in critical HP, so you could have just limit breaks forever. And in FF7, where it was really easy to charge the limit gauge, and you could just hold on to them for a rainy day. So you have a limit system in this game, but it's entirely vestigial and not worth counting on at all. Essentially, you have it, but you also kind of don't, and you never want to count on it, and it feels almost like a nuisance when it happens, because you don't actually get to use it. Like, if you're trying to steal from a boss and someone else gets Trance, well, they're not using their turns then. Or, Zidane has Trance, but I haven't finished stealing everything yet, so it's just wasted Lamau. Or, this boss is about to die. I've already queued up the attack that's gonna kill it, but oops, someone got Trance. Yeah, I love FF8 for how broken it is, but it's definitely... It's not the best game, but I love it a lot. I still say it's not trash like everyone says it is. Everyone who bashes 8 is like, oh, this game is just trash, lol. It's not. Is it perfect? No. Is it the best Final Fantasy? Also no. Do I love it? Yes. Is it a bad game? No. Because define bad game. Get back to me on that. Because whenever someone's like, oh, FF8's a bad game, okay, how? Well, how is it a good game? No, that's not the question I asked you, now is it? Tell me how it's a bad game. And then they point out, like, flaws that quote-unquote good games like FF7 have. I want to play through 8 again, because it's one of the most interesting characterizations that gets butchered by localization. The translation isn't bad, but it really did a number on characterization. Okay, we're coming up on the thing here. And I'm not grinding up to that, so we're just gonna equip Steiner up. For good and all. Okay, so I'm gonna do myself a bit of a favor here. So this is the master. Weird regeneration cycle. Alexandria would be disgraced if a mere bandit should rescue the princess. You think you can handle him on your own? Let's get him, baby. It's the Steam version, So it's a port, kind of like how the GBA and PSP ports of other Final Fantasies up the graphics. Nothing has changed except for the boosters they added, but functionally the game is more or less the same. Although, asterisk. Shikarayo. I needed eye drop sting. Oh well. There we go. If Zidane dies, Blank joins the battle early. Blank joining the battle happens at one of two things. You get the boss half dead, in which case this also heals him back up. Or Zidane dies. Crit? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? A crit. Really? 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 Okay, we're gonna do this the dumb way. Now then. I need to steal from this guy. Thank you. God, the game is already, like, in a mood that I'm playing it again. Do not kill Blank again. Okay, thank you. This is why I bought potions. Yeah, only permanent party members have trance gauges. Iron Helm, eye drops, good. It really does. Okay, it doesn't have anything, but I'll just go crazy on this guy. I want to see what you do before I heal Blank. Okay. Guess we're doing this again. This has been, like, actually the worst plant brain fight I've ever had. Like, even my first playthrough wasn't this bad. FF6, yeah. FF6 had LBs kind or limit breaks kind of, yeah. Sort of. Not really. I want to show off this cool flashy move, but you keep actually killing me somehow. The one that's not blinded misses somehow. Okay. When we've seen the most is Gogo's. Some do low-level runs at a Gogo using Rage and critical health. I know Riot Blade because Terra's my favorite character, and I know a lot about Terra. Princess, please get a hold of yourself. Sit on, give her the stuff. Walks through model. Princess, please try to drink all of it. Is she gonna be okay? Oh man, what now? Jeez, we're gonna be surrounded. Let's get out of here. Go! What are you waiting for? That's why Gogo was in critical on mine. There's no point in healing and reviving during a lull run. This tunnel armor. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm not getting blinded again anytime soon. Anything interesting? A silk shirt. Take that. I don't need a second iron sword. No one else uses swords. You can access Blank's equipment, yeah. You can access guest equipment. This one you are forced to fight. Otherwise, you can not bother fighting most of them. Or I'm gonna need that real soon. God, Locke versus Tunnel Armor would basically require his LB. Ore, but what kind of ore? Just ore. What are you doing? Something's wrong. What? The entire forest is coming after us. Blank, take care of everyone. What do you mean by that? Maybe it's and or. You can see Vivi's shoulder in that silhouette. How many characters in Final Fantasy get petrified via the plot? Damn it, that idiot! Blank. Hope she gets well soon. It's all his fault. Have you nothing to say, you filth? The forest petrified itself probably due to a chain reaction to the death of the plant brain, which was like sentiently controlling the forest. Basically throwing yourself tunnel armor over and over, see past the point of getting supplies like dumb, got super lucky with one run. Locke's DA went off, basically one-shot it from what HP it was at. Oh, nice. Steiner? How did I survive? You brought me here? It is my sworn duty to protect you at any cost. What are you talking about? It was Vivi's magic and my knife that got you out of there, princess. I thank you both. That monkey deserves no praise. None of this would have happened if you and your band hadn't abducted the princess. And how dare you claim that you have rescued her? When we get back to Alexandria, Steiner. I left the castle of my own will. What a coincidence, eh? We went to snatch her and she wanted to be snatched. Impossible. It's true. So what do you say, Rusty? Friends? Come on, let's destroy this camping trip while it lasts. Camping? You imbecile! Surely even you must know something about the mist. The vicious monsters it spawns, the abnormalities it stirs in the mind and body. Princess, we must leave this dangerous place at once. You've gotta be kidding. She hasn't even fully recovered yet. Silence, who asked you for your opinion? Alright, tell me, how do you plan to get out of here? We're standing in a valley surrounded by tall cliffs. And last I heard, North Gate and South Gate were sealed off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Princess can barely walk right now. You went through this, you should know. I think we should rest here for now. I will never follow your— Steiner! Stay to your sworn duty. What else? To protect Princess Garnet till Alexandros. Very well. Until the princess recovers, I will guard this place with my life. Sounds good to me. Evie, let's get some rest. How are you feeling? Good, thanks to that medicine you gave me. Could this be... Yeah, I was surprised too. After we beat that big plant guy, the forest got completely petrified. Evie told me that we were able to escape because of your friend. His name is Blank. We must go help him. We can't do anything for him right now. But I can't... We'll come back for him. I'm sure there's a way to cure him. Let's get going. According to the map Blank gave me, there's a cavern to the south of us. Maybe we can get above the mist through that cavern. You alright? Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me. Look, there's something coming. Koopa! Wait, Koopa. I'm impressed, Koopa. First time I've seen anyone escape me of a forest. You all must be strong, Koopa. Don't get cocky, Koopa. Lots of stronger monsters ahead. Before you go out into the world, Mogster will teach you a few things. The gray one means it's not optional. Teach me, Mogster, lesson 1. Hey bro, what are you gonna teach me today? Lots of neat stuff. You're gonna love this lecture. Gosh bro, you sure know a lot. Yeah, I know. I have a gift for you, Koopa. Take this flute. With this flute, you can call us anywhere in the world, Koopa. Well, one Moogle specifically. Happy trails, Koopa. Koopa. Bap. Koopa. What the? Who goes there? Friends already left, Koopa. Princess! Okay, that was the last one. So, fun fact about this game. Whenever you enter a new continent, or a new area on the world map, while the text is on screen, there are no encounters. I'll be taking advantage of that later, but that's pretty useful information. Also, it only happens like a few times, because you only ever enter a new continent, like world map area, like 4 times, so. Pretty sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, let's go back to the bronze sword because you don't need that anymore. Minimap, it's just this continent, yes. Okay, you need defense, a lot of it. And shell is very useful. And world map music. Now, big question here, Nano. Are you satisfied with the length of the playthrough right now? Like this session? Because this is a really good stopping point. The next dungeon's probably going to take me like another hour. The next session is going to include Ice Cavern and beyond. But are you satisfied with this right now? Yep, okay, cool. then that'll do it for this session. Next time we're going to tackle the Ice Cavern, and probably Dolly and that all of that fun stuff. I know exactly where we're going to go for the next one, but that'll do for this one. I know I've literally just saved, but yeah, I don't need that. We'll get to that Easter egg another time, of course. And it's just after midnight here, so I'm gonna actually call it a stream. Hooray, I actually got all of June's videos done like 3 days beforehand. I'm really good at actually clutching it out. 100-hour game, 100 Easter eggs, yep. There are a lot of Easter eggs and there's a lot of stuff. This is gonna be a very long one, just so you know. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be playing Aria of Sorrow for Maze Poll winner. I'm gonna get the poll set up as soon as possible. Easter egg about telling Ruby no 60. So if you, it's not telling Ruby no. It's if you say the plan is to capture Queen Braun 64 times, Ruby busts into the meeting room and calls Zidane out for like wasting time or something. You literally get nothing for it. The game doesn't acknowledge it past that. It's just the very, very, very beginning of the game. Telling Baku that the plan is to capture, kidnap Queen Braun 64 times. But I'm gonna cut stream here. This is using seemingly looping conversation, yes. There's an Easter egg that I am gonna show next session about summoning the Save Moogle and not doing anything a bunch of times. Like the world map Moogle gets very, very angry if you keep wasting his time. What's another one? Those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head that are purely for comedy and don't actually affect anything. Hey, I can have Vivi and Quina get married. That's technically optional. But it's canon, and it's legally binding. There's joke equipment in this game that I'm gonna collect 8 copies of. Terms and conditions, yeah. There's a lot of comedy in this game, but like those 2 Easter eggs are like the only 2 that I can think of that are like hyper optional. Okay, I'm not gonna